So I purchased this awesome C-shaped end table and I use it basically all over my space. So instead of moving it around everywhere, I just bought a second one. So today I'm going to show you exactly how we put it together because it's really, really easy. And I love that this thing is so multifunctional. It's got the top shelf here. It's even got a second shelf right here. And again, it's just really easy to assemble, super lightweight. And I love, if you look at the end here, you can actually slip it under furniture so that you can get the table kind of cozied up right to you. So let's build this table. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of lay out all of the products here. There are quite a few pieces, but really don't let that be too intimidating to you because it does come with this handy installation guide, which is super easy to use. And I will let that be my guide. I've got all the hardware. I do recommend putting all the metal pieces on either the piece of cardboard that comes with it, or you can use your rug, whichever is easier. And there really aren't that many pieces. The biggest one is going to be the top shelf here. And that's it. You can get rid of all the rest of that. All right, so you basically have your two kind of frame pieces here, our big shelf, our small shelf piece here, and then each one of the edges, or the stands, I should say. All right, let's get started. This just makes it so incredibly super simple. Great guide on what exactly to do, how to pull everything together. And for speed's sake, we're gonna speed this up just a bit. All right, so we've made it to the very last stage. We are gonna put the top on here, and it seems just quite a lot easier to flip it over first. Do it upside down because of the way that the holes are here. I'm going to use our B screws. These are the very last ones that we need. And we're on the very last step here. This is nice right here because this will help level it out. That's what these things are here for. We've got our little shelf already, and now we're going to line up the holes for our larger shelf. I always just like to kind of get them in there with my hands first to make sure everything is lined up properly, and then use the tool to tighten everything up. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and tighten these up. So you can see it kind of slides around until you tighten them. So and there we go. That's it. I'm just going to make sure everything is nice and tight here before we flip it over. All right, moment of truth. Will it stand? Yes, it sure will. All right, so if you find that it's a little wobbly when you're done, again, this is what these bottom little pieces here are for, because then you can adjust them so that you are not wobbly. There you have it. All right, so like I said, the instructions were really easy to use. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quick steps, and then you're done. And again, just some of the wonderful features here are you not only have this shelf up here, but you've got a second shelf, and it can very easily slide underneath a couch if you want, just like this. Now I can slide it in. I can make sure that my table is nice and set up for when I'm ready to relax on the couch. And that's about it. I love this so much because not only does it match with everything else that's in my space here, but they're easy to move. And now I have two. They really don't take up a whole lot of space. They're easy to move around. Like I said, you can put it underneath there, or you can just simply move it and have it as a nice end table piece there. So overall, I'd highly recommend these. I just bought two and am loving them.